To our Live Younger Longer. For me, it's never been about like looks and things like that, but I am seeing some things that are happening that I'm not really liking as much when it comes to anti-aging, right? But what we're talking about with doTERRA is how can we kind of not only live younger longer, but live younger longer in a way that we can be active and kind of run into the grave. That's what we're trying to accomplish with a lot of the doTERRA products and what we have available. So today we're going to talk about LLV, the Lifelong Vitality Pack, which is it's here to support your energy, longevity, and just overall health and wellness. So we're going to discuss the benefits of that, how each product can support the healthy lifestyle as well. So I had you all on the chart at the beginning of our handout that we have here. I had you all place, rate yourselves from 1 to 5 in each one of these 10 areas. How many people had a bunch of 5s on their list, right? We all have areas of concern, areas that we want to work on, whether it's metabolism, maintaining healthy blood sugar levels, which is connected with metabolism, I'm learning, cardiovascular, cholesterol levels, cellular health and immune support, healthy joints, healthy hair, skin, and nails, athletic performance and recovery, increased energy levels, sleep support, and cognitive health that I can't believe I forgot. Cognitive health is a big one for me. My mom is dealing with memory issues pretty bad. But it's something that can be avoided. Most people don't know that 97% of the things that your parents had doesn't mean that you have to have that. You have control. Only 3% is what can really affect you. So by us doing and making some changes now and creating some good daily habits, then in the long run, we can really, again, live younger, longer. So there's so many ways to measure health and wellness, and that's why we did this measuring way. Cholesterol levels, weight. Truthfully, your health is determined by many factors, including exercise habits, diet, stress levels, exposure to toxins, and just simply how you feel. Many of these factors are easily measured in quantitative forms, such as blood pressure and body mass, while others are more subjective and difficult to assess, like emotional health and energy levels. So along with personal risk factors, we face health challenges simply because of the world in which we live in. In our modern world, high-stress jobs, jam-packed schedules leave little time for exercise and quality sleep. And we have seemingly endless access to processed foods and accustomed to a diet that lacks many important nutrients needed for good health. The consumer products we may use also give us exposure to toxins, like we were talking about deodorant earlier, right? I'm so excited everybody pretty much here uses the doTERRA deodorant. We are also making a detox roller that's a great deodorant as well. So the poor lifestyle factors can affect our metabolic health. Unhealthy eating, physical inactivity can also threaten your metabolic health, which can lead to further and more serious problems. So 9 out of the 10 most impactful risk factors are rooted in poor nutrition, whether it's what you're eating or if you're not giving your body what it needs, it can't be in a state of health. So we want to definitely make sure we're looking at that. So when we go into the foundations of wellness, looking at the wellness pyramid, doTERRA kind of changed their wellness pyramid up a little bit. The lifestyle choices are the foundation for wellness. While dietary supplements usage is a widely debated topic, and it has been for years, right? The fact remains that many people aren't getting the nutrients their body needs through food alone. Lots of food sources provide vitamins and minerals, but American adults are generally falling short in meeting their daily nutrient requirements. So my story was I did not try the doTERRA Lifelong Vitality Pack for like a year when I started because I was so tired of taking supplements and sorry, but peeing every color of the rainbow because they weren't bioavailable in my body. And so while I was maybe getting a little bit of help, I also feel like it did a number on my liver, did a number on my kidneys and all of that because it has to flush all that extra stuff out, right? And so when I decided to start sharing doTERRA, I was like, I probably should try these supplements and see what they do. And my story is within 4 days, I felt a huge difference in my energy level. I was a person who would sleep till 9:30, want to go right back to bed when I woke up, want to take a nap in the afternoon and fall asleep on the couch at 8, 9 o'clock at night. But when I started taking them, literally got up at 7 a.m. and go, my husband's like, what happened to you? Like, you're not sleeping, like having sleep in as much. I had energy all day long till 11 o'clock at night. My cravings went away, because when your cells are getting the nutrients that they need, those went away. Just my overall well-being, as far as my how I feel, my attitude, my emotions, those were able to steady out as well, because there is such a thing as hangry, right? When you're hungry and angry, your cells, if you're not feeding them, are hangry. And they're going to steal nutrients from other places in your body, which is not good for us either, right? So let's talk a little bit about, implementing the changes that are on this wellness pyramid isn't necessarily the easiest thing to do, right? Which is kind of why I think they changed some things around on this. Unfortunately, health often takes a backseat to other tasks, like taking care of family, taking care of work, keeping up with everyday demands. If you have sick relatives, that becomes your focus, and then we let our health go to the wayside. So rather than simply falling short in maintaining good health, many turn to supplements to promote their better overall wellness. So that's an easy step we can take on a day-to-day basis with that. And they're not a substitute for exercise and healthy eating, but they can promote a healthy body when used in conjunction with a healthy lifestyle. We talked about nutritional deficiencies. That is something that when people are going to the medical side, a lot of times, that's the last thing they look at. And it should be the first, because if you're deficient nutritionally, your body, again, isn't going to function correctly. It's going to steal from other places and cause and wreak havoc within the body and get disease, right? So no matter what area you're looking for in these challenges that you rated up here, the Lifelong Vitality Pack, the 3-pack of vitamins, is the basis for all of that. That's that nutrition and digestion in the wellness pyramid. Now, when we look at the deficiencies, which is the center area here, vitamin D is at 95%. Vitamin E is at 94%. That goes right along with the 94% of the United States has metabolic issues, right? Those deficiencies, magnesium, vitamin A, calcium, and vitamin C, those are all, we're not getting those key vitamins on a day-to-day basis. So that, again, can wreak havoc within the body. So let's talk a little bit about when they're not met, we place our health at risk. So whenever you do consume the proper amount of vitamins or minerals, your body receives specific health benefits. If certain nutrients are missing, then your body isn't receiving the resources it needs to function properly. And while some food cravings, of course, can be emotional or psychological, most are the result of nutrient deficiencies. So because your body is an incredibly complex system that's always trying to attain perfect balance or homeostasis. And to this end, it provides you with a wide range of subtle signals designed to incentivize you to perform proper bodily maintenance. Food cravings are basically just telling you that your body is missing something, right? So the standard American diet is a top contributor to early hormone imbalance. And two biggest factors that slow metabolism are inactivity and poor dieting. And poor dieting goes beyond eating high calorie foods. It's also factors in the nutrients you consume. The other reason that I'm realizing is sugar levels. Maintaining healthy sugar levels is huge in your body being able to process that, because every time your sugar spikes, you age. Your body ages. So if we can maintain those, guess what happens? The weight starts to fall off. Your nutrients, your body is starting to, again, even out, and your sugar levels stay steady, which helps your body to function again correctly. That's a huge part of it. I just saw a commercial about A1C, which is sugar levels, right? They said, oh, and you can lose 15 pounds if you start taking this medication. That's one of the side effects of it, which we don't want to, I would never go down that route in order to do that. We have other ways that we can do it, which is what I'm excited about. So oh, what happened? No, my mouse is not being nice right now. I'll be right back. It was like, what? That affects it so much. All right. Let's move on to, so as far as I have people who say, and I used to say this, oh, I'll just eat my nutrients. I'll just get it from food, right? But the loss of these benefit nutrients did not begin 50 or 100 years ago, as many assume. Unwittingly, we've been stripping phytonutrients from our diet since we stopped foraging for wild plants some 10,000 years ago and became farmers. So today's healthy foods are very different from the historic diets our genes are programmed for. And for thousands of years, agricultural breeding has always had the goal of improving yield and taste. And since many micronutrients don't taste good, they've been bred out of our food. So when you go to the apple orchard and you're picking apples, you'll notice a lot of them aren't perfect. They don't look perfect, right? Those are the ones that actually have the nutrients in it that you need. The ones we get in the grocery store, they try to make them perfect. So they're doing all of these different things and they're actually pulling nutrients out of them. So that's really why it's hard for us to be able to get the nutrients from the food that we're getting, that we have. So your body can thrive down in the lower right-hand corner. It has an amazing capacity to thrive when you give it what it needs. So now we're going to talk about the solution, the Lifelong Vitality Pack. Who here takes the Lifelong Vitality Pack now?
Oh, I ordered it again.
You ordered it again. Awesome.
My husband takes it. I'm really bad at taking medicine. I sit at my desk all day going the oil up on stuff. Don't take pills.
Well,
But he does every single day.
maybe this will help to see why we need to kind of get into that habit of doing that, right?
Yeah.
doTERRA created the Lifelong Vitality Pack because the complex blend has a specific job that assists with optimal health. Whether you're starting to feel the effects of aging or just want to promote a healthier lifestyle, LLV is designed to support your body's health, energy, and longevity. So here's, we're going to discuss some of the benefits of the LLV. And just so you know, they have specially been formulated in the United States against our diet. So China has a different version of LLV. All around the world, we eat differently. So we're going to have different versions and different needs. You're not going to find that there's 1,000% of something in our LLV either, because you can over supplement as well. We want just enough that feeds our bodies and our cells. So they provide the body with antioxidants, they support immune health, promote healthy energy levels, and offer proper nutrients that might be missing from your diet. So the three products are the Alpha CRS, the XE Omega, and Microplex VMC. They use safe ingredients. They are all, one thing that we love about doTERRA, most tested, most trusted, right? So they test everything to ensure that there's nothing added to them and that it really will promote vitality and wellness. Because a chiropractor back in the day told me once, if you're going to the drugstore to go get vitamin C, you're probably eating boiled down corn cobs. And I was like, wow.
Or coal tar.
Or coal tar.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, like
That
it's
happened to me recently with supplements.
Oh, okay. So you want to make sure that whatever you're putting into your body isn't going to make it worse, right?
Yeah.
So doTERRA's are clinically supported benefits for so many different things. And when we did the chart on the front side, that can help us get these 5s down to 0s, okay? By providing our bodies that fuel. So when we look at doTERRA's Lifelong Vitality Pack as well, people say, well, I can eat that much, right? Well, do you want to spend $1,300 a month in groceries in order to be able to eat that much just for one person, to get the nutrients that you do in the 3-pack of vitamins? It's only $80.50 wholesale for those 3. You know how much supplements are, right? For the good ones, they're pretty, my brother kind of freaked out and I was like, are you kidding me? Like, that is so cheap. It's actually doTERRA's loss leader. They lose money on it because they know what the foundation is for us is this nutrition in order for the oils to work better. So it's important that we're doing that. So it's a great value compared to trying to eat all of that.
You really can't.
It's
Our food is bulked up. It's only nutritious like to this big, and then everything else is just water and fiber.
right.
So
Or filler. It's
Yeah.
not even fiber.
yeah.
Right. So let's talk about Alpha CRS first. So Alpha CRS provides the body with antioxidants. It promotes vitality and improved energy levels and DNA protection. So antioxidants help us to fight off free radicals, which is damaging to our cells. What happens if our cells are damaged? The C word, right? So we want to do whatever we can in order to help with that. Cancer.
Okay.
So if we can, and also it speeds up the aging process, right? So antioxidants are stable molecules known to neutralize free radicals and can help protect DNA and other cell structures from damage. So alpha CRS just provides that for us in our body. And what I love about the alpha CRS and all the ingredients are whole foods. But are you going to go eat Boswellia serrata? What about resveratrol?
Yeah.
Pine bark?
Yeah, if you try to get that from your wine, it's also got the sulfides and whatever in there. So.
Right? I mean, we won't give up wine, but I get what you're saying.
No, but
I know.
You have
Exactly.
to buy a really nice bottle. And sometimes you don't want to.
Right? Exactly. Exactly. So, or pomegranate. I'm not a fan of pomegranate seeds, but you know what? I get it in that alpha CRS. Grape seed is in there as well. Sesame seed. These are all part of the ingredients. And what are they? Whole foods, right? It's what our body needs. Next one is XE Omega, which provides the body with essential fatty acids to help it function in a healthy way. Our XE Omega has omega-3, 6, and 9. Now, fatty acids are produced naturally in the body. However, essential fatty acids can't be produced by the body and must be obtained through diet. So those are the omega-6 and the omega-3 are the two that cannot be produced in the body, but that we need in order to function. So while you can provide that with the food you eat, our modern diet, I mean, who eats fish 2 to 3 times a week? Anyone?
What?
Fish, like salmon, which is good with that. You do? Awesome. Which is really good for joint health.
And avocados. The question I have about this one is, like I can always take the other two fine, but when I take that one, when do you take it? Because I'll get, it's not heartburn, but it's like I feel like I can taste it all day. Do
Oh,
you have a tip for that one?
what's the tip you have, Dr. Cindy?
Halfway through your meal.
Oh, so eat it with the food.
Yes.
Okay, so that shuffles it on down. Okay,
Perfect.
okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say with food for sure.
Put your lid on it.
To have it somewhere so your acid starts breaking down the food first, and then it's not breaking down just the oil
Yeah.
that's in there,
Yeah,
right?
'cause that's what happens to me with all these gel caps. Like I love them, but
Yeah. And working on your digestive system, because I used to have issues, especially with Slim and Sassy. And I have been taking 2 Slim and Sassy before every single meal in order to be able to control my blood sugar levels. And it's been amazing. It helps to, again, even those out. And I have not had the issues, but I've also worked on my digestive system, doing cleansing, the GX Assist, but I do it the way that Dr. Cindy recommended, where you build up for 4 days and then you strip down for 3. So you do 4 days of the probiotic and then you do 3 days of the GX Assist. So if you have issues taking any of them, doing that like a couple rounds in a row is going to help tremendously with your gut health, so that you're able to take them without having to do food and not having those issues any longer. So there's many places that like the omega-3s can come from, but we hear omega-3s are bad, right? But the ones that are bad are the ones that come from like fast food and things like that. Whereas doTERRA's comes from fish, and it's from a place where it's not been affected. So again, it's pure and it's potent. Okay. And the ingredients in the XE Omega, again, who's going to eat clove, thyme, ginger, German chamomile. There's a marine and plant omega blend, and vitamins D and E are in there as well. So there is essential oils in there too, which help the body to provide the body with several important benefits. I wanted to talk a little bit about the marine and plant omega blend. Is concentrated pure fish and ahi flower seeds provided those essential fatty acids to us. So, and then the vitamin D and E includes 800 IUs of vitamin D and 60 IUs of vitamin E. So remember, when we were talking about the nutrition deficiency, it's vitamin D and vitamin E, right? And these are very bioavailable in the body. So when I started taking the Lifelong Vitality Pack, I stopped peeing every color of the rainbow because my body was utilizing that. We always say to start slow though, start with a half dose and see how your body does. I'm still on a half dose. I do great on that amount. And some people need the full dose. So listening to your body is important as well. So, all right. And so patients with high levels of omega fatty acids in the blood have a slowing of biological aging. So that's why it's important we supplement with that. All right. Now, some of the benefits are heart and circulatory health, joint function and comfort, immune boosting, a healthy nervous system, healthy skin, and then more antioxidants, and provides the body with natural sources of vitamin D and vitamin E as well. All right, lastly, we're going to talk about Microplex VMZ. Microplex VMZ is a balanced blend of essential vitamins and minerals, and this is our whole food complex. So this is what is feeding the cells. This is what's getting that nutrition into the cells so our cells are functioning correctly. Your body will recognize and absorb these vitamins, and because they come from plants again. And then doTERRA did put the tummy tamer blend in there with peppermint, ginger, and caraway to try to help with that, the digesting of it so that you don't have the issues as much. So some of the benefits is it provides 22 essential vitamins and minerals to support normal growth function. It fights free radicals and supports healthy metabolism and cellular energy, supports bone health, healthy immune function, and healthy digestion. So it also includes a glycoprotein matrix for enhanced bioavailability. Again, so our body will absorb and utilize it. So the healthier the lifestyle, the greater the increase in life expectancy. One study using the United Kingdom Biobank found that for those with multiple conditions, a really healthy lifestyle increased average life expectancy at age 45 by 7.6 years in men and 6.5 years in women when compared with unhealthiest lifestyle. So again, the Lifelong Vitality Pack helps us get those results when we're using nutrition and digestion, getting out and moving, rest and managing stress, reducing toxicity, and informed self-care. All right, now I'd love to hear any testimonials. I've kind of said mine through here. Did you want to share, Stacy? Cindy?
Yeah, I mean, I've taken it for years, and I do feel like that it's helped with my mental clarity. I've never taken the full dose, so I'm feeling like maybe I should try. That's why I was interested in what you said, like that you've never done the full dose. Have you ever tried to do the full dose?
I did. And when I was doing the full, I might try again, but when I was doing the full dose, I felt like more dragged down and less energy and all of that, because I think my body has issues with detoxification and has issues with breaking those things down myself.
Okay.
It has to do with genes sometimes,
Mm-hmm.
but because I've done so much work in order to lose weight and get my body to a place now that when I did my last Itobi scan last night, there was nothing out of range except for skin and hair. It was crazy, the difference.
Your hair looks fantastic.
Since
I've met you.
Thank you.
And your skin, you look great.
Appreciate that. But here's the thing. Most people I'm scanning right now are having their biggest thing out of range is skin and hair. But I'm really excited about the new product that we're going to talk about in a minute when it comes to that too. So that's awesome. Yeah, definitely, trying it. I feel good on half dose, which is why I've kind of stayed with that, but I'm not getting the full nutrients though, either, only on a half dose. So we won't, I probably should maybe start upping it. So does anyone else have a testimonial they want to share with the LLV? No? Okay, no worries. Here you go. Pick a gift out of there. One sample pack, or there's a little roller in there, things like that.
I don't have a testimonial, but my husband does love it. He reminds me constantly.
To take it?
No, to get them.
Oh, to get them for him. So that's awesome. Yeah, my husband, he takes them as well. And my kids, they take just a single one each a day.
Mhm.
I don't necessarily give them the CRS yet, the Alpha CRS, but I give them the Omegas and the VMZ every single day. And I notice a difference in their attitudes in that when they're taking those as well, along with the adaptive that you told me about.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah. Thank you for sharing your testimonial. That's awesome. So nutrition and metabolism have a synergetic effect on your health and overall wellness. While nutrition is the process of nutrient acquisition from your environment, metabolism is the chemical process your body uses to transform the food you eat into fuel. However, there's a lot more to your metabolic health. Your metabolism influences your energy, weight, body composition, sleep, and even cognitive performance. Studies have found persistent disturbance of nutrient metabolism or any energy homeostasis caused by either nutrient deficiency or excess includes cellular stress, leading to metabolic dysregulation and tissue damage, and eventually the development of acquired metabolic syndromes. And we don't want that, right? And so doTERRA has given us some other products we can use as far as our greens, fiber, protein powders.
I just got those.
Oh, good. So you can do them in a shaker cup. You can add them to a smoothie. That's another thing to help with health. Dr. Cindy had given me a book. Thank you for that. It's basically a 15-day smoothie book, a keto smoothie that helps with, and then I'll use the protein powder that we get from here. I might put some fiber in there, and I always use the greens because honestly, I don't like vegetables. I'm not like, I eat them because I know they're good for me, but I'm like, give me the steak and I'll just eat that, you know? So that really helps for me to get that nutrition also every day on top of the Lifelong Vitality Pack as well. So, and then doTERRA is coming out with a new product line, right? Because metabolic health and biological age are inseparable. Lifespans are increasing around the globe, and we're talking about lifespan versus health span. How many people do you know are in their 70s and 80s and they don't have the lifespan or the health to go along with that, right? They're maybe like my mom, she's 73 and completely healthy body-wise, but her brain is gone. What could we have done different throughout those years in order to make sure that that kept up? And that's how I want to be when I'm older. I want to be able to play with the grandkids. I want to be able to, you know, go and do those different things. I love going to the ocean. I'm in there with my kids riding the waves. Like that's what I do. I lost 30 pounds and that helped a ton in me being able to, like, I didn't realize how much it affected me until I got rid of it. Right. And so that's important. And my blood pressure was through the roof, right, Dr. Cindy? My blood pressure was very high. That's what, and I didn't even know it. And that scared me. And through losing that weight and working on that metabolism, it dropped my blood pressure down to the normal range. And so what I would recommend everyone who's going to get the new products, go get a panel done of there's a metabolic, I actually have a link that you can get a metabolic and your cholesterol panel done, and then take the products for a period of time. And then see and then go get it done again and see how that changes. So think about this. What if we could extend our healthy years? How awesome would that be, right? For us and our family members. All right. So one of the kits we have that I love is the Healthy Habits kit, right? Which is down in the corner here. There's a Healthy Habits enrollment kit, but there's also a daily habits kit that gives you your XE Omega, your Microplex VMZ, your Alpha CRS. And then we're also going to work on the digestive system at the same time, because that's a part of this with the Terrazyme and the probiotics. And then it gives you 5 oils that we can use on a day-to-day basis in order to be able to help with the different challenges that we have in the beginning, and then the Deep Blue rub that we like for topical use, right? So that's great to get started, is to utilize whether it's the kit or to order your Lifelong Vitality through your loyalty rewards program. When you do that, they offer you to pick 3 other vitamins at a discounted price, which is huge. So you could still get the Terrazyme and the probiotics, and then maybe pick one more. A lot of times I'll do the extra XE Omega and Microplex for my kids. So then I order a pack, and then those are 2 of those that I will get on top of that. So this helps us to make those healthy choices every day. I'm not like discipline, consistency. I mean, all of these things are in my bottom strength. So I'm really bad at it, but strategy is number 1. So how do I take them every day? I get one of those pill packs, and once a week we fill them up. And we'd line them up on the countertop, and then everybody's vitamins are full and ready to go. And so if that helps you to be able to take them regularly, I'm just telling you, you notice a difference. One of my testimonials is when I stopped taking it, I would go down fast. Within a couple days, my energy levels would go down, my mind and my emotional well-being would go down. I'd be more edgy, things like that. And so that's how you know that your body is actually utilizing those supplements as well. So, all right. Well, thank you for joining. Those of you who are online, I want to invite you to be the first to get these products, which I'm going to talk about in 1 second. I just can't do it online, so I have to turn this off. We're going to go into more details about the new products here in a minute, but we do have convention coming up. Dr. Cindy's going. We have a big group of us that are actually going there. So if you have not thought about going, think about coming with us. They're going to go through all of these products. It's an amazing experience just to be along like-minded people who are looking to raise up their health. It's a ton of fun. We'll be there Wednesday through Saturday. You can come earlier if you want or stay later. There's also an online version if you can't make it that way. It's $35, but you know what you'll have? You'll have access to the new products, which I will let you know, it's a collagen product. Is one of the new products.
Wow.
Which even Laura Jacobs, who is a huge leader, owned her own place for like 28 years in the health and wellness industry, did not realize how important collagen is to us. So that's a part of it. doTERRA also is renaming and redoing our Slim and Sassy line. And they switched some things up a little bit in order to help with that metabolism. As I said earlier, I'm taking 2 Slim and Sassies before every meal, and I can tell the difference that my sugar levels are not spiking or crashing because I've been testing it with not so good foods just to see what it would do for me. And I haven't gained any weight either back by doing that. So it's pretty amazing, but what they're coming out with is going to be even more amazing. So let me stop this. And then we'll go into a little bit more details about that.